Hi, it's Dr. McCarthy here, and today we're going to talk about thyroid treatment success secret number 16, PCOS. Most of you have heard of this condition now, but for those of you who haven't, I want to take a couple of minutes and explain to you why this is important and why it's important to have this handled properly. PCOS, quite simply, stands for polycystic ovarian syndrome. What happens in this condition is that the PCOS can trigger thyroid problems. So if there's a problem with your thyroid, you got to find out if this is your trigger. This is the #1 cause of infertility in the country. And I know lots of females are dealing with this infertility problem. Lots of young couples specifically are dealing with this, and they're spending tens of thousands of dollars to have really invasive procedures thrust upon their body when this is the problem. And I'm not going to say it's a simple solution, but it's an easily obtained solution if you follow it step by step and you know exactly what you're doing. The #1 cause of the PCOS is actually insulin resistance. What happens is insulin resistance increases the female's levels of testosterone, which leads to this polycystic ovarian syndrome. Then that further perpetuates this. It creates more testosterone, more insulin resistance, and it's a downward spiral that you keep going down, down, down. One of the more common things that we see with insulin resistance, specifically in people with PCOS, is that their triglycerides and cholesterol are elevated. Specifically, their triglycerides are elevated even higher than their cholesterol. So when I see that on somebody's fasting lipid panel, I know that if they don't have PCOS right now, they're going to wind up with it if we don't fix this problem. Some even call PCOS the great mimicker of hypothyroid because it can create the same type of symptoms. And again, we're driving this point home, but it's real important that you understand this. Insulin resistance also creates inflammation. Insulin resistance equals inflammation. Inflammation drives all of these disease processes: cancer, heart disease, Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, diabetes. If you've got inflammation going on inside your body, we need to fix this. The way you fix it is you get rid of this insulin resistance. Change the way you're eating, the food you're eating, how often you're eating. Get rid of food sensitivities. Sensitize your insulin receptors to insulin once again. You get rid of insulin resistance, the lipid panel comes back down to normal, inflammation comes back down to normal, PCOS goes away, and you can reverse infertility by changing the food that you're eating. The most powerful medicine we have is the food you're eating. And if you don't understand that, you need to call my office now. Don't suffer another minute. Thanks.